You're sitting at the dinner table. Your family is laughing, talking, sharing stories, but you're silent. Not because you're angry or upset, but because you have nothing to say. You don't understand their jokes. You don't share their interests. You don't see the world the way they do. And in that moment, surrounded by the people who are supposed to know you best, you feel completely alone, like a stranger in your own family. If this feeling is painfully familiar, you're not alone. And there's a deep psychological reason why some people feel like outsiders in the place they're supposed to belong the most. In fact, it has nothing to do with you being ungrateful or difficult. It's about something much deeper. Psychologists call this family identity mismatch, when your core values, personality, or worldview don't align with your family of origin. According to Dr. Joshua Coleman, a family psychologist and author of Rules of Estrangement, this happens more often than people realize. In his research, he found that approximately 40 to 50% of adults report feeling emotionally disconnected from at least one family member. But here's what most people don't understand. Families aren't just groups of people who share DNA.
They're systems with their own cultures, values, and unspoken rules. And when you don't fit that system, you feel it deeply. There are 3 main psychological reasons why this happens. Number 1, temperament differences. You might be introverted in an extroverted family, sensitive in a stoic family, creative in a practical family. These aren't choices. They're hardwired differences in how your brain processes the world. Number 2, value divergence. As you grow, you develop your own values, often influenced by education, friendships, or life experiences. If those values conflict with your family's, you start to feel like you're speaking a different language. And number 3, emotional neglect. But not the kind you might think. This isn't always about abuse. Sometimes families are so focused on survival, success, or appearances that they don't create space for emotional connection. You are fed, housed, educated, but not truly seen. Dr. Janice Webb, author of Running on Empty, calls this childhood emotional neglect.
It's invisible, but it leaves a mark. The feeling that you don't truly belong. But here's what most people don't realize, and this is where it gets really important. Feeling like an outsider in your family doesn't mean there's something wrong with you. It means you've individuated. Individuation is a psychological term for the process of becoming your own person, separate from your family of origin. It's a necessary part of healthy development. But in some families, individuation is seen as betrayal. So the loneliness you feel, it's not a flaw. It's a sign that you've grown beyond the system you were born into. But that doesn't make it easy. Feeling like an outsider in your family comes with a real emotional cost. Research by Dr. Kristen Neff at the University of Texas found that people who feel disconnected from their families often struggle with lower self-esteem, higher rates of anxiety and depression, and difficulty forming close relationships because they learned early that belonging is conditional. But here's the paradox. The same qualities that make you feel like an outsider, your sensitivity, your questioning nature, your refusal to conform,
are often the exact qualities that make you resilient, empathetic, and capable of deep connection with others. You didn't fit in your family because you were meant for a different kind of connection, one you choose, not one you're born into. So what do you do with this? First, stop blaming yourself. You're not broken. You're not ungrateful. You're just different. And that's okay. Second, give yourself permission to find your chosen family, the people who see you, understand you, and accept you as you are. These connections can be just as meaningful, if not more, than biological family. Third, if you want to maintain a relationship with your family, set realistic expectations. You don't need them to understand you completely. You just need them to respect you. And if they can't do that, it's okay to create distance. Boundaries aren't rejection. They're self-preservation. So if you've ever felt alone at a family gathering, surrounded by people who are supposed to know you but don't, remember this. You're not the problem. You're just in the wrong room.
And the right room? The one where you truly belong? It's out there. And you'll find it. Now I'm curious. Do you feel like an outsider in your family? And if so, have you found your chosen family? Share your story in the comments.
This is a safe space. And if this resonated with you, subscribe to Psyche Decoded for more deep dives into the hidden patterns of human behavior. See you in the next one, Decoders.